Hi, welcome back to the workshop on expanding the horizons of your advanced students. So far we have covered that the way to expand the horizon of your advanced students is to recognize that all students are unique, and then we talked about how we ought to nurture their interests, and we also talked about rewarding their diligence. This time we're going to expand the horizon of our advanced students by guiding them to set short-term and long-term goals. Don't you just love these cards? They are such a help to our students. They write down their subjects at the top. Each day of the week, they write down the page numbers they plan to do for the day. That is so important that we train our kids in goal setting, but not only to finish their goals every day, but it trains them for life. All of my children told me that when they went away to college, that one of the first things that they learned was the importance of setting goals. When the professors gave them lots of reading to do, like for instance, 500 pages of reading in a book, they learned that they could set 100 pages a day, read 100 pages a day, and by the end of the week, they have their 500-page book done. Whereas a lot of the students would wait till the night before it was due and try to read all 500 pages. So important to learn how to set goals. Well, you know, successful people are goal-oriented. The Bible says in the book of Joshua, "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success." Do you realize that this is the only place in the whole Bible where you will find the word success? This is so important. God promises Joshua that anywhere he goes, everywhere he goes, wherever he goes, he will be with him. So what's the first thing that Joshua does right after this promise from God? Well, the Bible says this, that Joshua was to gather his officers together, and he has a talk with the people, and he says, "Prepare ye victuals, for within 3 days you shall pass over this Jordan to go in to possess the land." He had a plan, and he followed it. That's the key. Advanced students must be goal-oriented. At A.C.E, we talk a lot about godly character, and one of those important character traits is orderliness. Orderliness can be defined as arranging myself and my surroundings to achieve greater efficiency. Another good definition is letting each thing I do be controlled and regulated by Jesus Christ, so my life is peaceful rather than chaotic. And moreover, the Bible says in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 9, "And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yea, he gave good heed, and sought out, and set in order many proverbs. Let all things be done decently and in order," it says in 1 Corinthians 14:40. Tyrone Edwards once said this, "Have a time and place for everything, and do everything in its time and place, and you will not only accomplish more, but have far more leisure than those who are always hurrying, as if vainly attempting to overtake time that had been lost. There is order when soldiers follow one commander." That's why his instructions are called orders. That's an order. Well, how can one become more goal-oriented? I took this from slideserve.com, Character First PowerPoint presentation, and it was suggested here that the way that one can become more goal-oriented is first to prioritize. Ben Franklin said, "If you want to enjoy the greatest luxuries in life, time to rest, time to think things through, time to get things done, and know you have done them to the best of your ability, remember there is only one way. Take enough time to think and plan things in the order of their importance. Your life will take on a new zest. You will add years to your life and more life to your years. Let all your things have their places. Let each part of your business have its time. Goal setting and orderliness are about time. Prioritize your responsibilities and guard your schedule to keep distractions from interfering with your plan." How can we become more goal-oriented? Well, prioritize. And then number two, by setting the standard. Set the standard. Wherever you find disorder, seek to identify the standard that will bring order to confusion. Find out the place where you can bring it and put it back together. And number 3, the third way to become more goal-oriented is to get organized. The key to goal setting is to make it a habit. That's why we have the kids set goals every day. It takes time to organize for greater efficiency, but improving your orderliness will reduce your overall frustration and increase daily productivity. Number 4, we can become more goal-oriented by avoiding clutter. This is the hardest thing for most of us to do. It's so easy to just put piles of things on your desk and to try to think to yourself, well, I'll just get it organized later. But if we can learn to avoid clutter, it will help us to be more organized. And the 5th way that we can become more goal-oriented is to put things away right away. Put away right away. The key to maintaining orderliness is to order as you go. Lord, help us to nurture our advanced students' interests and to train them to be goal-oriented and orderly.